I'm Chris Berman. Well, let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Chiefs edge their way to a narrow 3-point win. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Willie McGinnis sticks out on this list as one of the more costly injuries. He'll be out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own MASH unit. Isaac Bruce is probably the one that most leaps out at you. Doctors confirming the worst this week, a torn hamstring. And that'll put him out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. On to the serious news of the week. Jason Gilden had to be placed on injured reserve, so he'll be on the sidelines for the rest of the year. Just a key blow to the heart of this defense. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
The Chargers lost this one, but will stay at number 3 in the AFC West. Gerard Baxter stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Hines Ward pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Steelers beat the Eagles. In the Queen City, Cincinnati, we had the Bengals edge their way to a narrow 3-point win. Over at Edward Jones Dome, we had the Rams fall apart and lose by 25. Cardinals, Dolphins. Bryant Johnson is always a guy to look for when you're at the 10-yard line, as they are right now. Here's the snap, the lob, touchdown. The Cardinals win this one by the final score of 10-0. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Ravens win their 4th game of the year. The Bills got 300-plus yards from their offense in their victory at Ralph Wilson Stadium. The Raiders lost a tough road game and will head into their bye week with a bad taste in their mouths. The Colts won this contest and will now move to first place in the AFC South. Roy Williams stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Sean Alexander ate up over 100 yards on the ground and helped his Seahawks beat the 49ers. And in our final game, we had the Giants come away victorious. So we're more or less at the midpoint of our season, things starting to take shape just a bit in our playoff race. Here's the men that got my prime-time players game balls. If they get their way, we will see them come postseason. Right. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.